I promise to avenge you while keeping your promise. I'll try. Hey, it appears that one of our agents went rogue and tried to approach you in a way we didn't anticipate. What do you mean by rogue agent? So far, first impressions aren't looking good. And well, I do need to get someone back for, I don't know, murdering about the last thing I had in this dark, dark world. Especially one that's not even originally mine. Well, it appears one of our agents that were sent to send you a business offer went about it in a way that we did not condone and highly advised against. While we do have a considerable amount of say in what our operatives do, we can never, how do I put this, guarantee their intentions. See, agents of ours are given pretty liberal freedoms because we believe that our agents are the best of the best and wouldn't commit less than honorable actions. He was a replacement, a quick one. I do forgive that he was assigned to you. We always send him to problematic cases. He was sent to your case, despite my protests, I can assure you. I merely said maybe we should send someone like... well, why say names? You wouldn't know them. It would be rude for me to spout out random names without you knowing them properly. It would seem like I'm trying to deflect blame by naming random people. But I suggested one of our more, how do I put this, emotionally adept units. We've not exactly followed your journey, but we've seen how others have treated you in the past, and I suggested we bring in one of our more compassionate members on board, but they said you were far too unstable to trust one of our more delicate units. And as much as I very, very, mind you, strongly against, the council was very intent on giving you a problematic unit to prevent loss. But it appears my warnings were unfortunately correct. I hate being right when it comes to agent matters, because when I'm right, it usually means they didn't listen to me. Because I'm always wrong when they listen to me. Because anytime I actually know what I'm talking about, it's on subjects they don't trust me on. And they always trust me on subjects I know nothing about, but I make logical guesses. This is one I know about. I've dealt with thousands of your cases. Emotionally broken people, driven by trauma, and forced into a least than comfortable position. I do apologize. and we can't make this right. You know that, right? The most we can do is say sorry. We can't bring her back, and if we were to, you would kill her yourself. Undead things either lead to the man taking out the unfortunate things you brought back, or consequences catching up. We don't bring people back, but we can offer you a sense of a relationship, something more to do with your life. I'll admit, that offer sounds real swell. I don't see any hostile intentions. So I will admit, your offer is tantalizing. What is your order about? I will say I never preferred the name myself, and I didn't join for the explicit reasons. I joined because I was with someone in the group, and they introduced me to it and showed me what it was. They call themselves the League of Assassins, but it's more so, think of it as a community. I always call ourselves the Employers, or, well, that's my sect of the group. I prefer to call ourselves the Foundation, because we solve problems for others. It's not exactly free, but we do the best we can. So, as much as I like your group and some of its missions, but I promised her I wouldn't lose myself again, and I'm afraid that's a swell way to go down a path. No. We're not asking you for killing. Well, as you can tell, we're not all murderers. I am one that is a part of the employer staff. I'll say limited sect. We are abundant in our own way. Hey, before we continue, I do have to ask, what's with the blank appearance? Oh, this is how I was born, but they prefer people of blank to represent them because it always represents a blank slate, because most of us are just blank slates that are drawn upon by and forged by you people, are people we employ. You all shape what the organization looks like, and it allows people to project onto them easier. I'm not a manipulation master, they are. They just picked me. So, what would my job in this hypothetically be? Well, your eyes. Before I continue, not in those ways. Your eyes, while they can be a awful nasty disease that corrupts and corrupts and corrupts, it can also be used to solve wars. You will be a part of a wide crew. Peacemakers, we call them. I know, the League of Assassins, while recent run-ins with someone in particular, a red-coated lady known as Jasmine and her interesting fox companion, our representative has been less than compliant. while peacemakers are normally there to forge deals and make peace, you will have to kill some operatives. Unfortunately, that's why we wanted you. We need an operative taken care of because he poses a risk, and as we don't like asking our peacemakers for this, you are the only one that would have the skill set to take care of him. For you can hide your intentions with those eyes. Nothing we can do. He curiously gazed through us. I understand you have a similar ability, which is why it might not work, but we need help. While you can deny this job, there are others that you can. As much as I hate to say it, we need you more than you could possibly need us. I understand, but I'm not ready for that yet. I really wish you didn't say that. What do you mean by that? So last time I heard that, well, I don't know if you tell by the tombstone behind me, it led to my lady friend dying. We have no choice. I need you to know that I can't come home empty-handed. I will be ostracized. I want you to know this. See, they didn't listen to me. I showed them beyond evidence that if they would have picked my option, nothing bad would have happened. However, because I did challenge their authority, that's why I'm here. They see me as somebody who is not with them. I am against them. And if I go home empty-handed, I will be eliminated. Shot by one particular operative, the executioner. He, well, there's no humanity in those eyes. Or animatronic entity if you are pedantic about the differences between us and them. While I personally believe we are all the same in this world, others don't share that but humanity. There's nothing in those eyes, and I'd rather not be at the end of his sword. I'd rather not die. Oh, sorry, I thought our very short friendship, I thought our friendship was going to be very short. I understand, but I'm not interested. What do I do? Do I walk home open-handed and get, Lord knows what? Or do I threaten you? If I threaten you, you'll pull out that big old scary sword and kill me because you clearly have nothing left. Or do I call in some men to try to intimidate you into joining? That'll lead you leaving later on. Saving my ass now, but causing multiple problems in the future. So many questions, so many choices, never enough answers. Do you have any idea what I should do? Well, I've known you for a little time, and I'd rather someone who die, for I have a deal to uphold. Kinda the only reason I didn't stab you when you said operatives. But in all seriousness, I don't know, stay here. I'm obviously on my own from now on, and would like somebody's pass the days with. Friends? Hold on, put your hand down. If you take my hand, I'll stay here. But they will come to eliminate me, I know far too much, and they will eliminate you in the process. So be it. I made a promise to stick to what I believe in and in my core. Do not let the traumas of the past cloud my vision. I made a promise. I will keep it. Let's walk inside. There's a sniper 20 miles west. He can't hear me, nor you. Well, this is my humble abode. I don't really sleep in the bed often. I prefer the sleeping bag. She always slept in the bed. They can't hear us. Okay. I want to be honest with you here. We're in the shit. There are 3 operatives about to close in on our position in 20 minutes. There is sniper eastbound, far enough away where we can't see them. They're going to be approaching in 20 minutes. I've announced on Team Comm, I resign. I am no longer a member of their order. I am now seen as a threat and an enemy. Priority 1, you are a priority 2 threat. Now, all I need to know is, do you know how your powers work? No, my mind's still shattered. I don't even know who I am. My name, Lolbit, no longer fits. I don't know who I am anymore. However, she always had a nickname for me. A nickname that is now me. And what would that name be? Well, it's... She never intended this to be my full name, but... My name's Vex. I like it. I don't even remember what happened. All I know is my mind shattered in bits and pieces of the horrible person I once was. I am a Vex. Well, nice to meet you, Vex. I'm... blank. They never really get me a proper name. Well, now that we're adequate, do you know your powers? No. Well, your eyes have base powers. All eyes can give you, depending on whether it is deity applied, they will always give you double. It can make you have super speed. To be fair, these sometimes seem to be activated. One that doesn't is super strength. You are stronger than you know. You just haven't used it yet. And an ability you're going to really need to use is the fact your eyes are special. It allows you to perceive events faster. So you have the reaction time to back up what you have. And because of your corrupted status, you have one key difference from them all. You have the ability to leech from others. If you ever need my health, anything, I will give it to you, as long as you promise me a free life. I will do all this for you, but you need to help me with something, right? We can't leave now. It's far too dangerous. They're coming right now. I got a story to tell you, okay? Do we have 20-ish minutes? Yeah. More like 35. Well, I have a story for you. Story of me, lady, an unfortunate girl. One that is currently living the worst life possible. And you're going to help me save her. Let's go over her story. That's today's video. Wow, this series has definitely taken a turn in a good way. I mean, Blank was originally meant to be a villain, but I decided against it, seeing how he needs something. Things will change, though. Characters will change. Deaths will happen. And this next video will be interesting. But yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed this one. Apparently you guys aren't, but I'm going to finish this the way I want it. Because this is not your Joe Schmo video. This is like heavily story. This is progressing the guy who is now the new corruptor, or part of the new corruption. And the name Vex kind of came to me randomly, so, and it's in the book, if you don't know what I mean by the book. So essentially, I don't know, how can I make book sounds? I don't know. This book is what I use to keep track of things, because my memory is awful, failing, and everything. It's also an art journal, so you guys will never see that, because I fuck around a lot with, like, art and stuff, so you guys will not see certain pages. Like world lists. I have a list here where I, like, mark down what worlds are which. And certain names for characters. Jasmine is the Redeemer. Old Dan and Rick. Two characters that have yet to make their appearance. Golden Foxy's real name is Jack. And the new corruptor is Vex. Now. Oh, fucking. Yeah, broke. Now this is the book. What I write down in here does really become law. To whatever extent law in my crappy AU is. But, yeah. It's written down, so it's part of the book. So chances are, this is permanent. That being said, if you enjoyed today's video, like, subscribe, share, do something to try to get this to get more traction in the algorithm. Because if it doesn't really do good views-wise, it does kind of demotivate me, and it makes me want to just do what does good. But I still want to tell a story, which is why Toy Chica even got her little art thing, because I want to tell a story. That being said, if you enjoyed today's video, like, subscribe, comment down below, all that jazz. I hope you guys have a great day, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Click on the playlist, by the way, if you want a quick rundown of lore. It is kind of long. Or click on the video. I'm sure you enjoy it. Have a great day.